Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Tripura Analytics Interactive Virtual Classroom. Okay, so without any delay, before that, I hope all of you had your lunch. Okay, so today we are going to learn about the electricity circuit and their components. So the electricity and their components, we did a previous portion also of this chapter. I think all of you remembered about that. Okay, so before that, it will be today's class, it will be a quick revision also before going to our next part. Okay, so look at the screen. What can we see? We can see that electrical component and their symbols. Okay, electrical components and their symbol. So for now we are going to learn. I know all of you have remembered, still it will be a quick revision as I have said. Okay, so first thing, electric cell, and how we denote the electric cell? By symbol. As you can see, there will be two straight lines and it will be parallel to each other. Okay, there will be two straight lines and it will be parallel to each other. One long one and short one. Long one will be positive and short one will be the negative. Okay, after that we can see a battery. Now, how will we define and how can we symbolize the battery with some electrical symbol? It will be if we place one electric cell one after another. Okay, then we can denote the battery. As you can see here, one battery symbol and after that another one battery symbol. Okay, so after that we can see electric lamp. An electric lamp we will be denoting with a cross symbol and a circle. A cross inside a circle and we will be calling it as an electrical lamp. Okay. Okay. After that, when it's come about light emitting diode, that is LED. All of you must have heard about this LED. LED we will be denoting LED like this. There will be a triangle, two arrows, and the triangle will be defining the direction of the electric current. Okay. Okay, after that, switch on position will be two circles and a straight line. Two circles and straight line. And when it comes to switch off position, there will be one circle and the circle. One line will be a bit lifted. Okay, one line will be a bit lifted. Now, just imagine these two are the lines. When these two lines are connected with each other and a straight line, when it forms a straight line, it will be switch on position. Okay, when we lift a line like this, it will be a switch off position. Okay, straight line it will be switch on position because it's connecting with each other, and when it's like that it will be switch off position. Okay, after that, and it's very easy, where it means straight line. Okay, so it's a quick revision. As I've said, this is all the symbols we use to symbolize the electrical component. Okay. Okay, now after that, look at the screen. We can see two circuits, isn't it? Very good. There's a two circuits. Okay. Now in these two circuits, there is a slight difference. There is a slight difference. Like in the first one, we can see it's in light on position, means switch on position, because the light or the bulb is glowing. And in the second picture, we can see it's not glowing. It's not glowing. Okay, so here we can see two different circuit. One when the light is glowing, another one when the light is not glowing. Okay, now it's saying that draw this circuit using their symbols. Now what you have to do, you have to draw this circuit, but since we can't like draw a battery, a switch, a light that is glowing. Okay, we can't draw like that. In general, in our exams, for like better answer, we can't draw like that. So how we will draw? We will draw it by using their symbols. Okay, just now I have taught about the which symbol will be denoting which components. Okay, now look at this. First one is battery. Okay, first one is battery. I saw you about the battery, and which symbol we will be using? This. When we place one electric cell one after another, then it forms this particular structure that is termed as battery. Okay, after that we can see it's mentioning the light, the LED light. Do you remember which symbol was that? Exactly, this was the symbol we were using about the LED light. When there is a one triangle, two arrows, that is symbolizing that the light is glowing. Okay, the light is glowing, and triangle the triangle is denoting the direction of the current flow. Okay, after that the switch, since it's glowing means it's in on position, isn't it? Since the light is glowing, it means the switch is in on position. So since it's in on position, the switch symbol will be like connecting to each other. There will be two dots and a straight line because it's glowing and the switch is in on position. Okay, now you can see we have drawn the exact picture, the exact circuit that it's saying. Okay, because there is a light and a battery, wires and a switch. We have drawn the same thing but using their symbol, and it very like easy to understand, isn't it? It's very easy to understand. Okay, now similarly for the next one, but the main thing is that now it's in off position, light isn't glowing. Okay, so for this, similarly, we will be using first our battery symbol. Okay, before that, in the previous picture, there were two batteries, isn't it? There are two batteries. So for that, our symbol was like this, isn't it? Now, since here we can see only one battery, so we can denote this symbol. Two straight line, and two straight line will be parallel to each other, and the long one will be positive and the short one will be negative. Okay, after that here it's highlighted the bulb. Okay, now don't ask that why this bulb is like this, why it's not like this, because very good, because it's not glowing, isn't it? It's not glowing. It's a normal bulb that is not glowing, and this particular portion is LED when it's glowing. These two arrow denoting that the light is emitting from this bulb. Okay, so after that this portion, what? This portion is saying that it's in switch off position. It's in switch off position. So that's why we can see this line is a bit uplifted from the next line. Okay, it a bit uplifted from the next line. So now we can also see that this is a very simple circuit diagram that we have drawn by using their symbols only. Okay. After that, now these are the two circuit that we have drawn. One is when the light glows. Okay, before that it's saying that representing electrical component with symbol makes it easier to draw and understand electric circuit, isn't it? Because if someone asks you to like draw this, the first picture, if someone asks you to draw the first picture, you will be a bit confused, right? Then how will I draw battery? How will I draw the light that is emitting from the bulb? How will I draw the switch? Because it's a bit tough, isn't it? It's a bit tougher. But if you draw these like the next one only by using their components, then it will be a lot easier for us to understand and also to draw. Okay, that's why it's saying that representing electrical component with symbols makes it easier to draw and understand electrical circuit better. Okay, okay. Now the representation of an electrical circuit using symbols is called circuit diagram. It can come in your exams that what is circuit diagram, then you have to write that representation of electrical circuit, since it's a circuit and we are representing it by using their symbols. So the representation of an electrical circuit using symbols is called electric diagram or circuit diagram. Okay, okay. Now kindly note down, all of you have your notebook with you. Okay, that a representation of an electrical circuit using their symbols is called its circuit diagram. Okay, because what if it comes in your exam, then you have to answer that what is circuit diagram. Finished? That a representation of an electrical circuit using symbols is called its circuit diagram. Okay, let's proceed. Now, extended learning, we have to like know something else more than that. It's saying that, excuse me, this international organization creates standard symbol for electrical and electronic parts to ensure clear communication to understanding worldwide. Okay, there are some international organization who work in this state, in the nation and the international, like out of our nation also. So they are like, what are they doing? They are creating some symbols for electronic devices and electronic components for our better understanding. Okay, for our better understanding. Okay. Now, a question. Okay. So very easy question, that which symbol represents a battery, that is multiple cell, in a circuit diagram. Very easy question. All of you have answered it yesterday also, that which symbol represents a battery that is multiple cell in a circuit diagram. Option A. Option A circle with an X. Option B, a single long and short parallel line. Option C, a series of long and short parallel line. Option D, a triangle pointing to a line with two small arrows pointing away. Okay, so for answering this question, I'll give you 30 seconds. I've given you the time. Within that time, that 30 seconds, you have to answer this question. Okay, I can see lots of the student already have answered. The rest of you kindly hurry up because your time is almost about to end. And your time is up. Okay. Very good. And all of you, most of the students have answered. The answer is option C. That is a series of long and parallel lines. Means all of you have listened carefully like this. This will be a battery. One electrical place to another. Okay. Now, what is this? We know that this is a circuit. Now, here's a question, that why are covered with plastic and rubber. Why? Why electric wires are covered with plastic and what? Rubber. Now, second question is that why do we use metal wires for making electric circuits? Can we not use some other materials for wires? Two questions we have seen. First one is why are electric wires covered with plastic or rubber? Second one is why do we use metal wires for making electric circuits? Can we not use some other materials for wires? And the third question is just a second. And the third question is what kind of materials can be used in an electric circuit for electricity to flow? Okay, now let's see. Here we what? Here we can see there is a battery, a bulb, a wire, and some of the things are scattered here and there. Okay, some of the things are scattered here and there. It's saying that connect an electric cell and a lamp while leaving two ends of the wire free. So what we have to do? We have to take a battery, a lamp and a wire. And we have to do what? We have to attach the battery with that wire and the bulb with the wire, and we have to let the two ends free from each other. Okay, we can't connect them. Okay, now as you can see, we have what? We have kept them free from each other. Now, collect object made up of different materials such as an eraser, nail, bangle, scale, matchsticks, key, etc. We can see there is a scale, key, nail, rubber, bangle, matchsticks, etc. Okay. Now, first thing, saying that one by one touch the free end of the wire to both ends of each object collected. Now we have to do that. Take the object, place them in between. Okay. So first, when we what? When we place that eraser in between those two free ends and connect that, saying that observe whether the lamp glows every time or not. And we can see when we use that eraser, the lamp is not glowing. Is the lamp glowing? No. So the lamp is not glowing. Okay. Now record your observation in a table. So we have to make a table to record our observation. And we can see here there's some object names, material that is it made up of, and the lamp glows. Yes or no? First thing, eraser we have used that is made up of rubber, and the lamp glows. No, lamp didn't glow. After eraser we used a nail. We used what? A nail. And when we used the nail, the lamp started glowing. Isn't it? The lamp started glowing. Okay. So we can write that the object is nail and material is made up of metal and the lamp glows. Yes. Okay. After that, when we use bangle, it didn't glow. Means what? Bangle that is made up of glass and it didn't glow. When you use the scale, similarly it didn't glow. So the scale is made up of what? The scale is made up of plastic. Okay. After that, when we use the matchsticks, similarly the light is not glowing. So matchstick is made up of wood. And finally, when we use a key, okay, when you use a key, that is made up of what? Very good. That is made up of metal. The light suddenly started glowing. Key, the light suddenly started glowing. Okay. Now, here are two things. In the left side, we can see a key and a nail. Both of them are made up of metal. Both of them are made up of metal. In the other hand, rubber, that is made eraser, that is made up of rubber, bangle, that is made up of glass, matchsticks, that is made up of wood, scale, that is made up of plastic. Okay, so we can say that in these two things light glows or lamp glows, and in these four things light doesn't glow or lamp doesn't glow. Okay, now materials that allow electric current to flow through them easily are called electrical conductor. What is called? It's very important definition that material that allows electric current to flow through them easily is called or are called electrical conductor. Remember, when we use those two wires, suppose these are two wires, okay, so through this key the electric current can pass, okay, through this metal, through this key. Since it's made up of metal, so this metal help the current to pass from the one side to another side. But in case of the scale, it didn't help. Okay, so the current cannot pass from the one side to another side. Similarly, in the nail also it helps the current to pass from the one side to another side. So that's why it's saying that material that allow electric current to flow through them easily are called electrical conductor. Don't forget the line conductor. Okay, conductor means they help the current to pass from the one side to another side. And in the other hand, material that do not allow electric current to flow through them are called as electrical insulator. What? Insulator. Material that do not allow electric current to flow through them are called electrical insulator, because we saw that rubber didn't allow current to go from the one side to another side, bangles also didn't allow, matchsticks that is made up of wood also didn't allow, and the scale also didn't allow the current to pass from the one side to another side. Okay. Okay, so we will not forget about that what is conductor and what is insulator. Conductor, the thing or materials that allow electric current to pass from the one side to another side. Okay, and insulator, material that do not allow electrical current to flow through them are called insulator. Don't forget, conductor allow the current to pass, insulator do not allow the current to pass. Okay. Now we know conductor, insulator. Okay. Now it's saying that materials are good conductor, hence they are used to make wires. Since metal is a good conductor, so that's why we use them to make wires. Because if we use rubber to make the wire, then the current cannot pass. So when you switch on from your socket, that is hang up in your wall, because you want light, okay, you want to glow the light, you want to like glow the lamp, and you go, and when you switch on, if the wire is made up of rubber, then the current cannot pass and your light will not glow. Okay, so for that metals, since metal is a good conductor, so that's why we use metal to make wires. Okay, and plastic, ceramics or rubber, since they are good insulator, that's why wires are covered with them. That's why wires are covered with them, because we know that our body is also a very good conductor. Human body, what? Human body is also a good conductor. Okay, human body is also a good conductor. So, if human body is a good conductor, if the wire is not covered with plastic, okay, if the wire is not covered with plastic, if like, suppose by fault, okay, somehow you have touched the wire, so what will happen? We can get electrical shock, we can die. Okay, so to prevent ourselves from this such kind of dangerous situation, what we do, we cover the electrical wires with plastic, ceramic or rubber. Okay, now there's another question. Which of the following will allow electric current to pass through it? Very easy. Read the question again, that which of the following will allow current, electric current, to pass through it? To pass. Option A, matchsticks, plastic comb, option C, eraser, or option D, iron nail. Okay, I'll give you 30 seconds of time. Within that time, you have to answer me the question. I'm again reading the question. Which of the following will allow electric current to pass through it? Okay, to pass through it. Your time is over. Okay, now very good. I can see that max, like almost 70% of the student have answered option D, that is iron nail. Means you have understood that iron nail, since iron nail is a very good conductor, so it will help the current to pass from the one side to another side. Here's another question. Let's see what is it. Which of the following is an insulator? Very easy question. Which of the following is an insulator? Option A, copper, option B, mercury, option C, glass, option D, what? Gold. Again, I'll give you time. So before that, the previous question was about conductor. Now it's about insulator. Okay, now it's about insulator. Which of the following is an insulator? Option A, copper, option B, mercury, option C, glass, option D, gold. Hurry up, I can see maximum students have already answered. Your time is running out. 3, 2, 1, and your time is up. And very good. I know all of you can answer. That is glass. Glass is a insulator. Remember that bangle we used and the light didn't glow. The bangle was made up of glass. Okay. Now it's a plug and a socket, right? It's a plug and a socket. Okay, now we can see an electrician. He is with a screwdriver with the electrical tester. He is testing that in the socket the current can still is there or not. Okay, after that, this is what in our home, in our house, we have this is called fuse. Okay, this is called fuse. The wires that are present in this fuse are what? Okay, so in this picture we can see there are three electrical devices. Okay, there are three electrical devices. Okay, in this fuse, the wire is high resistance. Okay, it has high resistance. Okay, now conductor and insulator are both important. For us, conductor and insulator both are important. Now the question is why? Okay, here we can see a person, he is washing his hand with water, and just after that, with that wet hand, he was just about to plug okay, to plug, and he got electrical short. He got electrical shock. Okay, now our body is a conductor of electricity. I have said that our body is a very good conductor of electricity. Okay, electric current passing through our body may cause severe injury or even death. Electric current, if electric current pass our body, then it can cause injury or even death. Always handle electrical appliances with care. Always handle electrical appliances with care. Never touch switches or plug with wet hands. Never use electrical devices with in wet areas. Never handle equipment with damaged insulation or broken plug. Okay, now these two things, one is battery and another one is socket. It's saying that electricity is used in many ways in our daily life. It can come from a cell or from a wall socket. Okay. Now for small things like a torch, remote, a clock and a toy car. A cell gives electricity to small devices such as torch, remote control, clock and a toy car. This type of electricity is called direct current. It can come your exam that what is DC or direct current, when in some things like this is a remote, and in this remote we do not use plug, we use battery, isn't it? We use battery. So since we are using battery in remote, in toy car, in wall clock, okay, so in torch, so in everything that we are using a battery. So battery, those things are called as direct current. Okay, those things are called as direct current. And in the other hand, for big appliances like fan, TV, a wall socket gives electricity to large appliances like fans, television, refrigerator, washing machine, because to switch on that we use plug. We do not use small batteries like we are using in this remote. For fan, for TV, for fridge, for washing machine, we use plug. Okay, so this type of electricity is called alternating current, which comes from the power plants, which come from the power plants. So now it's clear that what is direct current. Battery we are using to what? Battery we are using in the remote, in the torch, in the wall clock, in the toy car. Those things are called as direct current. Okay, for small like things. And for big appliances like a TV, like fridge, like washing machine, like fan, for these things while we are using a wall socket and a plug, okay, for that, those things are called as, this type of electricity is called as alternating current. Okay, and which comes from a power plants. Okay, now it is a question. Okay, in this given figure, if S2 is in off position and S1 is in on position, which lamp will glow? Okay, which lamp will glow? Option A, only L1 lamp. Option B, only L2 lamp. Option C, only both L1 and L2. Option C, neither L1 or L2. For this, I'll give you 30 seconds. Okay, before that, there's a minor mistake in the question. It will be in off position. Okay, I'm increasing the time. Okay, now answer. Your time is running out. And your time is up. Okay, now I can see that lots of students have answered the right answer only, that option D, neither L1 or L2 will glow. But some of the student, I can see wrong answers only have some percentage. So now let's discuss. In the given figure, if S2 is in off situation, it's in off, like we can see one line is uplifted and S1 is in off position, it's also uplifted, which lamp will glow? Since both of the switch are in off position, so neither L1 or L2 will glow. Okay, now I think it's clear. Okay, so the time is almost about to end and our class is almost about to end. So what we have learned today, we have learned a lots of things. We have learned uh, some about which symbol we are using to represent which electrical component. So I have to wrap up today's class. Before that, do not forget to revise all of the things in your textbook. Every concept is there. If you guys get confused, do not feel shy, free to ask about which concept you are like getting a bit confused. Okay, so I am leaving today's class here. I am ending here. Bye.